One of the things we touched on the webinar was pushing force through the foot and into the ground. So I just want to give you a quick overview of what that looks like. I've got a couple of pictures of my foot here and I'm going to show you what this looks like. And what I look for when I do my foot assessments is I ask myself, is the foot changing shape? So have a look here at my right foot here in supination, and you can see that it looks like a high volume foot. There's some space here. Then we have a look at the arch. There's a bit of a raising of the arch. Then when we go into pronation, you can see that here it's a lower volume foot. So the foot is kind of smooshing into the ground, and that's what we want. And you can see there's a lower arch. It's not completely flat on the ground, but it's lowered to the ground. So you can see the difference here between the left and the right, supination and pronation, that my foot can put force into the ground and it can absorb force. I'll show you an example of a client that I worked with today, or someone that I did a health assessment with today. So in this example, we can see that, okay, this is a fairly low volume foot, which is fine. I don't mind if a foot is low volume in stillness. What I care about is, can the foot change shape when we load it? When we go over into pronation, we still have a low volume foot and we still have that same amount of arch. So one of the key things is that little space underneath the foot. Does that change shape? Does that disappear when you load your body? And when you drive that knee over the toe, does that little space change? So that's one of the first things I check. Does the foot change shape? So you can test this yourself. You can do this next to a mirror, or you can set up a camera and you can see, is that space underneath the arch, is that kind of disappearing as you load into pronation, as you drive the knee over the toe? And perhaps more importantly, is the foot changing shape? Is it lengthening? Is it widening? If you want to learn more about this, I've got a whole video on pronation on YouTube, but that's it for now. Hopefully that helps you understand it a little more.